Warning: this show contains spoilers.
We're calling it the Idiot Hour?
Galuska, dude, I'll stay right here and play clarinet.
We'll get into all that in a future episode.
We're technically not live.
Well, we're recording.
What is up, guys? Welcome to the Quarantine Hour. I'm your host, Deke, as always. With me, and Josh, can you paint us a picture of the screens we should be looking? Are you on the screen yet?
Yeah. So because of the way all the shit has to work, all three of us are on screen right now.
Convenient that we're quarantined and now Josh has to start on screen.
I have to start on screen. It just works that way.
Coincidence? I think not.
I'm up to your left and Boyd is up and to your right. Derek is below me and Boyd.
God. No, what is up, guys? Welcome, to the Idiot Hour.
Hey.
As we put out, we are doing this episode pre-recorded, so this will drop tomorrow, is my assumption.
7 a.m. Right, intern Josh?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, right when Josh is getting up to go into the madhouse, the eye of the storm that is the quarantined Pittsburgh for his essential job.
I just
We're gonna
won't
be playing
stop
Warzone.
though. Won't stop all the new content we're going to do this week. Austin and I watched Mystic River today. We're going to do a review of that with somebody that actually works in Hollywood. It's going to be a part of that show, so that should be pretty cool.
Do they work at like a McDonald's in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Panera, actually.
They work at the Starbucks really close to like
they
Disney.
served Ryan Gosling his coffee one time.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. And then we're going to do a wrestling league one because Vince McMahon just announced today, Monday, that WrestleMania is still happening.
Lit.
That it may not happen in a stadium, but it is still freaking happening. And that is something special.
Empty arena, brother.
And then we're also going to do a cornhole podcast. However that goes, I really don't know. But you'll be able to enjoy all that content, that brand new quarantine.
Well, the nice thing is that we have this. We have Zoom, so we can at least record. Greg and I did just the video version, but we're planning on him coming over for 2 years deep.
Anymore?
So that'll what?
You fucked up because I can hear him.
I can hear me.
Is this a work?
It's not a work.
Are you two just making a joke?
I wish that I was.
Why can't I hear you?
Here, I can't not make this noise. Wait, cool. Boyd, I just was
What the
unmuted
hell?
by the host. Isn't that neat?
Did you guys mute yourselves?
I was muted by the host is
By
what
the
my
host.
notification said.
Yeah, who's the host?
Cal Van Noy signs with the Dolphins, gang. Anyways, welcome to
Can
the
you
Idiot
hear
Hour,
me?
guys, where it's me, Josh, and Boyd.
Yeah.
You muted me. And
You can
here we
hear
are
me.
going to get into Josh's perfect zombie apocalypse situation. He wants to hide in a shutout bunker with me and Boyd, and that is exactly why we're doing this
What's
episode.
happening?
Can you still not hear me?
us?
Why can't I hear them?
I love this. I love that we can hear him and I can hear you, but he can't hear us.
I don't get why he muted me and then unmuted me.
Why? Hello?
I think he fucked up. I don't know what he did.
I guess my headphones are dead.
Oh.
Oh,
Then
there
why
we
can
go.
you hear Boyd?
I got
Battery
you now.
powered. He couldn't hear either of us, I don't think.
Yeah, I couldn't hear either of you.
Now I can't. Wait, are you fucking with us?
You're an asshole. I can hear him whispering.
He said,
Welcome to the Idiot Hour. Josh, what are we doing today?
hold open.
We're doing apocalypse stuff.
Last one to finish their beer has to go out and fight Corona.
Shit. Oh, I'm screwed. I have a tall boy. All right.
Yeah, I was.
I picked up an empty one from 2 Beers Deep, to be fair.
Oh, there you go.
To be fair.
All right.
Is
So
that Brody in the background, Josh?
yeah. No, it's a Brody skeleton.
It's a skeleton.
It's a skeleton of a pug. He's over. He's back there.
Oh, the Eagles are signed Javon Hargrave.
There he is.
That's what I think about that.
Hey, Brody. Oh, okay, emoji man.
You like that?
I do.
Wow. You can do that?
Aha!
I like that. All right. So let's jump into it. I'd asked everybody to prepare their favorite top 5 apocalypse movies.
Why did I just break you with claps?
Top
So what
five.
are
Top 5 who?
apocalypse movies.
Oh,
Okay.
movies.
Who
Wait,
wants to start?
we did. That was the topic. I thought it was.
So is it zombie apocalypse or just apocalypse?
It
Because I
can
would
be
like to do just
whatever.
apocalypse.
Yeah, I
because-
think just apocalypse. I don't think it needs to be zombie apocalypse.
Okay, I have them written down.
Yeah. All right.
You just want to go all 5?
Yeah, you want to go first?
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you
Okay.
for having me on the show. Number 1 for me, because I just saw it like probably a year and a half ago with Richard Clifford at Row House Cinema, 28 Days Later.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
Right.
a good one.
First time I saw it, and I loved it.
You never saw it before?
No.
This, like a year ago is the first time you saw it.
Yeah, like I don't know what it was. It was at Row House, and I was like, yeah, I'll go see it. And I adore it.
Did you see 28 Weeks Later?
No, I need to.
It's pretty good as well. I
Really?
like the first one, obviously, but the second one's still pretty good.
And I also love the dude for I forget his name, Cillian Murphy, I think. But I love him from
Yes.
Peaky Blinders, so I loved
Yep.
him in that.
Yeah.
Killian's the man.
Next one I have on here, it's a new version of old stuff, but
Okay.
big fan of Tom Hardy. So I'm gonna go Mad Max Fury Road.
That works.
It's interesting
So,
because it's like maybe not apocalyptic, but
Post-apocalyptic.
yeah.
I think
so,
that counts. It's
apocalypse
post. Yeah,
happened.
exactly.
Well, thank you. Number 3, let's throw a little comedy in there. Give me Zombieland.
Mm.
Big fan, man. That's one of those movies that I can just throw on and just watch. Like I never get tired of it. You don't have to think too hard. It's just perfect. So that's my 3rd.
Interesting.
Okay.
4, I'm going to go Zombie Route again because it is arguably the most unique zombie movie of all time, and that is World War Z.
I hate that
Damn.
movie.
How
Yeah,
do you
but-
hate that movie?
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. You don't like Pitt?
I like Pitt. I loved the book kind of scenario because the book is really
Nah.
good.
I've heard that I need to read the
Pretentious.
book. The reason I like the movie is because it's different. Like it is so different than every other zombie flick.
Right. So the Battle of Yonkers in the
Mhm.
books is incredible, and I felt like they did not live up to it in the movie at all.
I'm cool with that. I just need to read the book, I guess.
Also, the
Yeah.
zombies are fast in the movie, and they're not in the book.
Really?
Mhm.
I like that aspect, though.
It definitely is cool. It was like one of the first fast zombie movies we saw.
made for a better watch.
Yeah, I
I feel
agree.
like that's probably why they did it.
Probably. But the Battle of Yonkers just has so much tension because they're just slowly coming in on them. You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah,
the
that is.
flood.
Yeah, I agree with that. The like slow, creepy claw of death coming at you.
Right. And I don't even think they play the trooper, right, in the movie.
I don't think there's one.
So in the books,
Been a
they
while.
blast Iron Maiden's The Troopers over
Oh, no.
loudspeakers.
They play
During-
like a loud
Yeah.
noise, but it's not Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I only saw it in theaters, and I don't really fully remember the whole
Yeah.
premise of the movie. But I mean,
My
Books
number
are incredible.
5. I'm gonna
Read
go.
them during our quarantine.
My number 5. I'm gonna go with another interesting kind of esque zombie movie, and I'm gonna go I Am Legend.
yes, fuck you, man.
Good one.
I mean, like we're just gonna have similar lists. Is all.
Well, I have
I'm
an
gonna try
honorable
to-
mention that I need to know if you guys have seen, but for I Am Legend, like very cool, very unique. It's about hope. He kills his dog, like super sad, but the zombies are different. I like that about it.
Zombies are different, and Will Smith. So end of the day, that's all that matters.
Have you guys ever seen, and it's left off because I don't know if I consider it post-apocalyptic, Reign of Fire?
Rain of Fire.
Oh.
It is
I don't
with,
think
I
I've
believe,
seen that.
Matthew McConaughey, and I'm going to pull it up because I forget the other dude. So I hate your website, tomatoes. Christian Bale. So Christian
Oh.
Bale grows up in a world where his dad is like a miner, and he goes down. It's been forever since I see it. I saw it for the first time in Sweden, but his dad's like a miner, and he goes down underseas, and he's like digging around, like being a kid, and he wakes up dragons. And the world, it's like our world today, and just dragons take over, and it becomes this like super post-apocalyptic, like knights and warriors type of thing, but they also use tanks and machine guns, and Matthew McConaughey is like this rogue dude that comes in with a bunch of tanks to kill the dragons. Really cool. But I didn't know if it really fit.
I've never seen it, so I don't
Dude,
know.
It's dope.
Yeah,
I
I've
love
never
it.
seen it, but it sounds
It's Rain
like
of
something
Fire.
I would like to
Yeah,
check
Reign
out.
of Fire, and Christian Bale like leads this area, and they kind of hire Matthew McConaughey's guy to come in and kill the dragons. And it's like, imagine all of our weapons today, but we're like 20 years in the future after dragons have eaten and burnt everything. So we're like living in like farming and shit. But yeah, it's dope. Highly recommend.
Maybe I'll watch it during my quarantine.
Cool. All right. So those are cool.
Am I up?
Or Boyd, you're up.
I have a question. Does The Matrix count as an apocalyptic movie?
That was a question I also had.
Yes, it does.
That's my number one.
It's a great pick.
I don't know if I'm going to put these in order or not, but I'm.
I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, no particular.
Yeah, it's just okay.
Definitely The Matrix. Definitely got to go 28 Days Later.
So good.
Okay.
This Is the End.
Yes.
I thought that's the route you were going. The comedy, when you're like, I throw a little comedy in there. So This Is the End is great.
No, I would have added that. That's a great movie.
And I love Dawn of the Dead because
Yeah.
Classic.
I haven't seen it since I've been an adult. Is how I'll word it. I need to rewatch it.
Definitely do. And maybe I should go different since you picked I Am Legend. But I mean, I got that's Children of Men.
Okay, I've never seen that, but that came up a lot in doing research for this episode.
You've never seen Children of Men? It's a really good movie.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it.
Both watch that. Yeah. There's a one. I mean, as a someone who enjoys cinematography, there's like a very popular like solo like single tracking shot that they do in that movie. It's like an 8-minute shot. It's really cool.
Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, it's really really cool shot. But it's a good movie.
Okay.
I think that came out in like early 2000s.
It was 06.
06? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
A little later than I thought. But pretty good.
I will check it out. I've been watching a lot of like movies from that early 2000s era. Like I just watched
Scary movie.
Yes. No, I just watched The Talented Mr. Ripley or the
Mr. Ripley. Yeah, I think
whatever
it's The
that
Talented
is.
Mr. Ripley, yeah.
That's really good. I'd never seen that, and I've thoroughly been enjoying that. And then obviously we watched Mystic River, Austin and I did. So that's unique. All right.
Did you see Big Fish? Either of you? Or off
yes.
subject. Good movie.
Oh, I love Big Fish.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
That town always weirds me out, man.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 5, and I did put these in order because I don't know, I'm weird.
Yeah.
Is Warm Bodies.
Okay, I loved it, and people like kind of hated it.
Oh, I think it's adorable.
Who's the dude? Who's the dude? He's Motley Lou from Hot Tub Time Machine. What's that actor's name? He's from Entourage. Or not Entourage. Ballers.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The other guy.
Oh, the bald guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He is. I forgot. He's like his zombie buddy.
I have no idea.
Dude, I have no idea what this dude's name is, but I know him.
John Malkovich?
He's also in Semi.
Oh, Rob Corddry. Rob Corddry.
Yes.
What is his name?
Rob Corddry.
Corddry?
Yeah.
Corddry? Yeah.
But dude, he is so good in that movie because he's a zombie the whole time, and I love it.
Right.
Huh. Warm Bodies. Oh, I remember.
Big fan of the brains aspect too. Big
Yeah.
fan of that.
Yeah. I really love that. I love that movie. But I'm a sad boy. So the 90s cult classic, Tremors, has to be on there for me.
Okay.
Love me some Bacon. And I love all 3 of the Tremors movies.
Tremors isn't the Head and Shoulders one, is it?
What?
Hold on, I'll find it.
Tremors is like the worms that come out of the ground.
Yeah, No, Evolution. There was a movie where Head and Shoulders killed the things that came out of the ground.
Like the shampoo?
Yeah. I think it's called, So, hold on. Later, Harry, Ira, and Wayne are showing chasing a flying alien from earlier and promoting Head and Shoulders for both hair care and fighting aliens. Sorry, I thought that was Tremors for a second. It's so funny, dude.
It's so funny, dude.
I vaguely remember that movie, but not enough to
That's why I used Head and
Um,
Shoulders before I knew I had dandruff.
Well, there you go.
You say dandruff?
Dandruff.
With like a T? Like drifting? Like cars drifting?
Like Tokyo dandruff.
My number 3 movie, This Is the End. I saw that
regret.
with a large group of friends in theaters, and
So good.
all of us just in tears the entire time.
Classic.
I don't know if this counts, but number 2 is Apocalypse Now for me.
Got it in the title.
I mean, yeah, it's 50% of the words in the title.
But
I've never seen
it's
it.
a war movie more than it is like an apocalypse movie.
I would
Yeah,
say
but
it's
like-
pre-apocalyptic.
Couldn't
Yeah.
like Armageddon technically be?
Armageddon, I would count as
Yeah.
the same. Where it's
If
like
Mad
Day
Max
After
Fury
Tomorrow.
Roads works,
Yeah.
I would say that works.
Day
Okay,
After
cool.
Tomorrow, The Fifth Element. I don't even remember The Fifth Element. I just know that.
Elements.
Isn't Bruce Willis in that?
Yeah,
I think so. I don't
he
know.
is.
Is it
So is Chris
Travolta?
Tucker.
Chris Tucker's in The Fifth Element?
Yes, he's the radio DJ who has like the big staff that's also a microphone.
Mars Attacks.
Oh, that's when we left off this. That definitely belongs on there. Mars Attacks.
I also thought about. Oh, you're still going. I'm sorry.
I got
I
one
still
more,
got one
Yeah,
more.
do you?
and I'm
Starship
surprised neither of you picked it. It's Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
I
if I'm
picked
gonna.
Dawn of the Dead.
No, Shaun of the
Shaun
Dead.
of the Dead.
Great.
I know, but I picked Dawn of the Dead,
I know, but Shaun of the Dead.
and I picked
So-
my comedy.
I saw Shaun of the Dead
That's
before I
fine,
saw
though.
Dawn of the Dead. And I was like,
Same.
what's this shit? And then I was like, oh, no, the other one was the what's this shit. Oh, it's so good.
It is pretty good.
Love me some
I love what's the two guys that do those?
Simon Pegg and
The other guy.
the other guy.
I love their movies. They did Hot Fuzz too, right? That was
Yes.
yeah.
And they did At World's
Never
End.
seen Bad Boys 2.
You never see Bad Boys 2? It's,
what
so
is his
good,
name?
man.
Nick Frost. Is his name.
Yeah, good job.
Simon and Nick, couple of good old boys.
We left off Book of Eli was one of the ones I considered.
Yeah, that one's
But it-
good.
You either love it or hate it, I feel like.
Never saw it. I'm an I Am Legend kind of guy.
It's fair. Book of Eli, basically like spoilers hashtag, but it's in the beginning of the show. He like goes through his whole thing protecting what is the Bible, and all these people are trying to get it, and he's just like fing, 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 and then he finds out at the end that he's blind, and the whole Bible is Braille.
Oh,
So like
Pretty
even if the
wild
bad guys
choice.
would have got it, it didn't matter.
damn.
And he loses the book, but he memorized it. So he sits down at the end and they rewrite it.
He memorized it.
He memorized it.
Damn.
Like mammogram, but with his brain.
I feel like I missed out on a good
Does-
movie that I now know the big plot for.
Does X-Men
My bad.
Apocalypse count?
No,
Okay.
maybe
I'm just like scrolling through now.
it's got
There's
apocalypse in the title, but I don't
That, yeah, Apocalypse Now more than yeah.
Okay.
epoxy.
12 Monkeys. Have either of you watched that?
No, and I know Moorhead's going to be pissed at me because that's one of those movies that I think I always saw, and I never think I saw it, but it's one of the best ones is what I keep hearing. And
Yeah. I mean, Quiet Earth is another one that comes up a lot. Waterworld.
the Terminator movies.
I was going to say
Terminator.
Terminator. Waterworld was interesting.
The
What
Day
about
After Tomorrow.
Starship Troopers.
Yeah, that counts for me. Also, Escape from New York.
Mm,
The,
no clue.
Oh no, that's Lost in New York.
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Escape from New York is Kurt Russell. And the guy who directed all of like the Jason films and stuff, John Carpenter.
Planet of the Apes. Still sticking that. I think that
Yeah, I
has to be
think that counts.
Apes.
Apes.
Apes, man, taking over the world.
All right.
Ugh.
Let's get into some what if scenarios here.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell
Okay.
yeah, brother.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to. There's a picture of Ron Swanson on the screen. I know you guys can't see that, but
I am kind of upset that I can't see it.
right. So it's your apocalypse survival skills. So
Ooh.
on a rating from 1 to 5, what I want you guys to do is list how well you think or how good you think you are at this.
How good we are?
Yeah, and you have to give like, here's why.
Cool. Let's do it.
All
Okay.
right.
So
I think
first,
we should have an NFL combine of apocalyptic.
Sure.
Boyd really can't chop wood, but man, that dude can drink beer. So
Right. Exactly.
This is going.
Okay. So farming. Boyd, how good do you think you would be at farming?
Is 1 the worst and 5's the best?
can we do 1 to 10?
Yeah, let's do 1 to 10.
Okay. 1 to 10.
I feel like
All
there's
right.
like more to do there.
10, you're really good. 1, you suck.
Okay.
So 10, I'm Dwight Schrute, best beat farmer in PA.
Yes.
1, I don't know the difference between a garden hose and a regular hose. Oh, I'm gonna go 2 because I'm definitely not a gardener.
Okay. 2. Derek?
I'm fucked.
I'm it's tough.
You're only fucked if you think you can even
I know I
begin
can-
to farm to begin
I could
with. You know what I
plant
mean?
something and water it.
No, I think you're not giving yourself enough credit, Boyd, because here's what I'm going to say.
I'll go
I grew
4.
up working on a turkey farm. I work at Pound's Turkey Farm back in Kiski for a while. A lot of the work that I did was cleaning up the Thanksgiving slaughter.
Shut up.
Yeah, but I worked on a farm. I would give myself a 6. I am a tactical individual. I like to do things as opposed to plan things so I can get out there and actually do shit. I barely even sleep. So boom, wake up early. And 3, I worked on a farm. So that's all I got.
I'll go 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 4.
You're going to say
Yeah,
4?
I think
You're
that's
gonna
fair.
jump to a
I'll
4?
bump
All
it
right.
to a 4.
6'4".
That's
So
my height.
here's what I would say is that a year or 2 ago I would have told you there's no way I could grow anything. But you can see the shelf over here. All those plant guys are doing real good.
I thought he was gonna say he grew the shelf. Like,
I
if you
grew that
notice
shelf.
this shelf over here that I grew. Oh my
There
God.
is a tree.
And cut it down and carved it into a shelf.
I see a
You're
couple
saying
plants
that you
over there.
grew the shelf?
Yeah, Anastasia, can you get in here?
Yeah,
They
let's
want,
get
they,
her.
want, they want to talk to you.
Let's get her own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want to talk to you.
Her own
Yeah,
screen.
Anastasia, come here. Hey, buddy. Question. Who grew all the plants behind you?
I grew the avocado tree. I'm going to take credit for that.
The avocado tree.
Does the other tree or plant bear fruit or vegetables?
Is it real?
No.
All right.
None of them will feed you.
So the avocado tree is the only sustainable thing on that shelf.
If we move from Pittsburgh, yes.
All right. So Josh is a 1.
All right.
Thank you, Anastasia.
You're welcome.
1.
I'm a 1.
No, you're not.
Somehow
a 1.
I became a 1. All right, here we
You at
go.
least grew something, Josh.
No, I don't
Give
care.
yourself at
It's
least
fine.
a 5.
No, I
Let's
don't
say
want
you're
a
better
5.
than-
No,
All right,
I'm
that's
a
fine.
1.
Okay.
Yeah, just all the people I care about decided I'm a 1 in something. That's fine. Not a big deal. I'm not upset.
We're the
This
people
isn't why I
that
trade.
Josh cares about.
Number 1 in our hearts.
Imagine. Yeah, Josh, number 1 in our hearts.
Ah,
Imagine being in an apocalypse and this is the group of people that you care about the most.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
well, we die laughing.
That's a good point. No, Josh, I would say you are a thought out individual. You are tactical, and you grew a mustache.
We call that a show tee.
So I'm a 1. Okay. Derek, how do you
Just
think
enough.
you are at hunting 1 through 10?
What are we
Gotta be able to
talking?
justify this.
Are we
Man.
talking armed, unarmed?
It's apocalypse. I don't
So
know. Did
here's-
you get
here's what I'll
guns
say.
and ammo, or are you wrestling this thing to the ground?
I
I'll do
am
whatever I need to do.
I am a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
I will take anyone in the world out to a range and believe I can beat them.
I
Okay.
don't know about that.
How do I acquire the weapons? No fucking clue. I don't have any guns. I have a couple baseball bats. I have knives. My hunting, I'm going to say a 4. Can I kill a rabbit? Yes. Can I get my hands on a rabbit? To be determined.
Is the hunting?
Does hunting count for fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
mean,
go
it's
5.
getting animals. in
Solid
your-
5.
So that it's just acquiring them. Nothing past that.
Yeah.
We're not cooking yet.
I mean, I think
Gotta ask.
Good question.
Oh, that's a good question because I don't have camp cooking as a skill on here.
Mm.
So
Can you add it?
yeah, sure.
Okay, add it at the end because I want them to be. I believe that in a civilization that is post-apocalyptic, those would be 2 different jobs.
Okay, so let's say camping skills, which will include cooking, cleaning,
Gathering firewood.
Pitching tents.
fire, creating a fire, that kind of stuff. Okay, all right, cool.
Hunting 5 because I'm a decent fisher. Chipper has taught me well.
I'm a solid tent pitcher.
You're a solid tent pitcher.
Yeah.
All right, but we're on hunting.
Yeah, you just said camping. Oh, we're putting camp. I thought that was.
I
Fish.
added
I said
it to the
fish.
list.
Fisher, not pitcher.
No,
Fisher.
not you. I'm talking. this
Okay,
guy over
my bad.
here.
I just didn't want to be the one that threw
I
you
got
off.
confused. He confused me. The intern. We need a new intern.
That's
Um,
nice.
So hunting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 5.
You're a 5 or 2?
Yeah.
Have you ever shot a gun?
I have.
Okay.
You have a gun, don't you? Or no?
I do not. No.
Okay.
But I've shot several rifles, handguns.
Like in a
shotgun
hunting aspect or just at a range?
range. Well,
Very much range.
I went out to go hunting, but we were out for 4 hours, didn't see a goddamn thing. So that was the one time, my one experience, and didn't go over so well. Now maybe in the post-apocalyptic world, put a little bear trap down. That's what I would do. Just put a little trap down.
Yeah.
I'm also a decent bow and arrow shooter. Have you shot a bow, boy?
Archery, yes, I have.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I excel in, if I'm being honest.
That would be more for me for hunting would be archery in a post-apocalyptic world because I'm keeping my bullets to put in yo ass if you come to my camp.
Consider me Daryl from The Walking Dead.
I will not.
But you
He's
should.
very cool.
Just saying.
You can be T-Dog.
Thank you. Fan favorite, though.
So
Everyone was really bummed when he went down. Don't forget.
okay.
I know I was.
What are you, Josh?
Well, I'm a 1.
Wow. You're really just... I don't want to die or be in the post-apocalyptic world with you.
Dude, here's the deal. I know I'm a 1 because I've never shot a gun.
That's
I've
hard.
never shot a bow. I've never killed anything. And have a funny feeling that if I put something in my scope, even if I was starving, I wouldn't be able to kill it.
Interesting.
When
And
you're
the-
driving in the car and you see a deer on the side of the road,
I
what's your-
slam on the brakes.
You don't
Okay.
try to hit it and bring the meat home.
and by here, hold on. By side of the road, I mean you're like on a highway and it's
Oh, and
up
it's
in the
dead.
pasture to the right,
Still
like
slow
not
down.
anywhere near you.
Still slow down.
Okay.
Coward.
I
just
think
wanna-
about which one I'd eat first.
I just have a real quick off-topic thing. There's a countdown in my top left-hand corner that says,
We'll have to restart this video.
Yes.
okay, heard that.
I knew that was going to happen.
All right. I don't know the rules. Had
Yep.
to
I
ask.
know you don't. It's okay.
So they limit your meeting time? That's foolish.
It only gives you, we could upgrade.
Otherwise, we have to pay.
You have to pay. Right,
Right.
of course.
Right, right,
Thanks,
right.
Zoom.
Well, hey, it's bringing us this lovely content.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
so,
friends, for
and-
doing something no one else in the world can do.
The only time I went fishing, I threw my fishing rod in the water when I went to go cast. And then I cried for the rest of the weekend because it was a Tasmanian devil fishing rod. And my
How
dad
old were
yeah.
you?
jumped in to try to save it, and he couldn't.
Can we
So
give you a 0?
How old were you?
I was like 3.
Okay, so
Actually, I was
the last,
4. I was
that
4
was the
because my
last
brother
time
was
you
just
tried
born.
to go fishing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
My
have
brother
to
had just
think-
been born.
You're being unfair to yourself, and I have to think that, 27, 28 years have passed. I feel like maybe you'd be a little better at fish. No?
I have some categories that I'm going to give Josh a very high score in, and Hunter is.
Not it.
Have you ever seen Year One,
No.
No.
the movie with Jack Black and Michael Cera, where they're a part of like a group of individuals that
Oh,
are?
yes. And they're cavemen. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm Michael
Everyone else is
Cera.
really good at all their jobs, and Josh is like, I don't see the point. Like, why do I have to be a hunter? Like, there's other jobs I can do. And they're like,
Yeah.
no, you're hunter or gatherer. And he's like, there's just a lot of other things I could be.
Yeah.
That's Josh in this situation.
I'm like, I could paint this beautiful cave
Yeah.
painting, and
Yeah.
that's about it. Yeah.
Could gather sticks for a fire.
Yeah. I can't even do that really well.
Okay.
You can ask Noah
Small
who we
hands.
go camping with. He's not
Small hands.
says I'm
Little
bad at that.
hands.
So, all right. The next category, or do you want to restart before we jump categories?
No,
Let's
we
do
got
that.
7 minutes. We can
About
do one more
7
category.
minutes. One more category. I can get another beer when we restart.
Okay.
It all works out perfect.
So the next one is engineering. So like, how good are you at like crafting little
Crafting.
contraptions and like helping build and construct things? Because you're going to need to make shelter. You're going to need to make different tools, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, if engineering encompasses like carpenting and like manufacturing of shelter, that's very different than like, hey, build a machine.
I don't think
Because
it's
if it's working on a
machine.
car, I'm out of luck.
Right. But like, can you create a shelter for yourself? Can you create tools to help make the shelter, like that kind of stuff?
Really? Boyd, no.
I could make some tools. I don't know if I'd be able to make it. I mean, maybe if it came down to it. I suppose.
I think that this would be
Well,
one
it's
of my
like I
higher
have to be bothered to do it.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
It'd have
could
to be
just go
super
out
easy.
there and do it.
He would have to
Nobody else
have a
can.
can of peas and have to have no way to open that can. And then he would invent something to open that can.
Right.
Well, I would also need, like it would if it was raining, I would need to construct some sort of habitat for myself.
Habitat. I have cut the legs off my pants and fashioned them into a neckerchief to keep my neck nice and comfortable.
I'm going 7.
You're going to 7, okay?
I'm very good at visualizing the thing and making something replicated. You're talking about building a shelter. Like I know I would go out and find a tree. I know I would be able to cut down shit. I know I'd be able to make that. If it comes to like, hey, we found a car, we need to siphon gas. Not the guy for that. But if it comes to like, hey, we need you to dig in the water and make a contraption that'll separate the water and the dirt, and then we're going to boil that water to make clean drinking water, I'm your guy.
Okay. Boyd?
You're going to build a contraption to separate dirt and water?
So, I'm not going to explain it to you. But
a sifter?
You can do a sifter, but you can also build where you put a rock in between, and when you dig out the mud and toss on the other side, the water from it will sit. And then you scoop that water and you boil it so everything gets out of it. I also own a life straw, technically.
Oh,
so,
those are cool. The filter ones?
Yep.
So he's already a step. I mean, he didn't build that, so.
Did not, but I have it.
But he has it. I'm gonna say a 5 because I'm confident that I can at least craft some weapons.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And
that's part of it.
Yeah, like I know there's some things I can craft, but.
So, mine's also a 5, but not in the weapon aspect.
Yeah.
See, put us together, you got a fucking 10. There it is, brother.
I feel like shelter I'd be really good at. And just years of being on sets and like having to like create things randomly, like I feel
the ghetto
I could handle a little bit. I'm not great at it. There's definitely people better than me.
Do I have duct tape at my disposal?
Forget it.
Find it.
Put me down at 8.
Duct tape and PVC pipe? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'll make a
That
bong.
was called Christmas in Butler. I don't know.
I'll make a bong out of a tree. And everyone will be like, oh, man, look what Boyd did.
Who burnt down that sycamore?
Yeah, right? Who burnt down that perfectly good piece of wood we could have used for shelter? Oh, this guy.
Oh, my God. And you just got like this little bong out of it. It's like this giant tree. It's like this little
I just have a whole shelf of things that like we could have used, but it's like, oh, like Boyd wasted that apple to make a pipe. Like sick. We could have eaten that, but now we can't.
We killed 3 deers and Boyd made a bong out of them.
Yeah, he put them all together. He said he
Shout
had
out
to use
to
all their
Laboratory in the South Side. They're now delivering all of your smoking needs. So
Laboratory.
CBD only.
Can you spell it?
Let's pause the tape here.
Should we all go change our outfits?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
I mean, if you really feel like you need to, go for it.
No,
it's comfortable. I'll just get another beer.
I'm going to send out a new thing here.
We have to send out a whole new thing? We still have 2.5 minutes. You should send it out right now while we still have time.
I can't.
Oh, because you have to end it.
Right.
Zoom. Watching you, dog.
Their stock, no joke, Zoom stock is through the roof right now.
I bet.
Like their stock is like one of the only stocks going up.
Zoom and Trader Joe's, I can only imagine.
Is this the new chat roulette?
It's
kind of.
But you know who you're calling?
Is chat roulette coming back?
Dude, I thought about that the other day. I was like, chat roulette would be the perfect apocalyptic device if internet is still rolling. If it wasn't for a bunch of dudes jerking off.
Yeah, true. I'll just stand there doing a handstand with my ass out like the dude from Letterkenny.
I just want to look like that.
It's awesome.
Shorzy.
Fuck you! Jonesy, tell your mom to pick up Riley's mom because I'm fucking them both tonight.
Hear that? Fuck you, Jonesy. Tell your mom to fill up her prepaid wireless card so I can text her on the late night. All right. Send out the other thing while I get beer. We only have under a minute left.
All right, bye.
Here we are. Back like we never left.
Yeah, exactly. And somehow that also fucked up all my things.
What'd you do?
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Just continue on.
Everything's fine. We'll
fix it in post.
Yeah, just do that. What were we on?
We were on
Skills.
Engineer skills.
Yes. Okay. So first aid. Who wants to take a crack at first aid?
Ooh, let me go first. Haha, no
Okay.
pun intended. I'm going to go very low here, 2, because I am not. I get lightheaded at the sight of blood. A lot of blood puts me down.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
used to be that
understand
way. I don't know why. It literally just like I was cool. Blood didn't bother me. When I hit like 23,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I saw blood and I was like, whoop, and went down.
Not a big
Just
fan of
passed
that
out.
iron smell.
Yeah, no.
But I'm going to go 3 because the reasoning, what you said, like blood doesn't make me queasy, but I also don't know what I'm doing. So like
Well,
I
don't know
could
what the
help
fuck I'm doing.
out.
I know
I
a
could
little
help
bit.
out.
Yeah, I know a little bit, but like the sight of blood, I'm gonna look at it and be like, oh man, I gotta sit down. Then you're gonna have to take care of me.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm useless.
Yeah. That's why I'll give myself a little more credit than you because like I think I can be there in the room. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. So
Dash.
what point values are you giving
3.
yourselves?
I gave myself
3.
a 3. I gave
No,
myself a 2.
yeah.
He gave himself
Okay.
a 3. Sorry, I got it.
So here's the deal.
Crisscross.
I can't see blood.
Like literally?
Like
You're colorblind?
it'll yeah. I
Blood
can't
is like
see it.
John Cena?
Can't
So
see
does
it.
it
I
just
get a
gray?
10. I can't handle that. Like other people bleeding, but I'm okay if I'm bleeding.
No, you're not. You're bleeding. You're not okay.
That's not good. Something's
Well,
wrong.
Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah, no, I
Like
got
if
you.
you're screwed up, like
No.
I'm like shit. All right, I can't handle this.
I
But
can't
if
either.
I'm messed up, I'm like okay, and then just start like wrapping myself.
Like, here's what I'll say. This guy, when I was playing, I think it was 3 summers ago in a soccer league, went for a ball next to me, and his foot popped out, twisted to the right,
No.
and then popped beside his shin. And I was able to give him my shirt to cover the sun and hang out with him.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to look at that.
If
It was
it happened to
gross.
somebody, I'd been down. But if it happened to me, I'd be like, okay.
No, it was so gross. I was looking at it. I wanted to poke it so bad, dude.
Dude, I almost passed out when who the fuck did Lesnar like bash his face in to bust
Roman.
him open the hard way? Was it Roman?
Or,
I almost passed
no, that
out.
was Randy. It was Randy with the elbows.
Yeah.
That was Randy.
No, wait, wasn't it?
It was Randy.
Was
He
it
busted
Randy?
open Roman too, but with the elbows, it was Randy.
Yeah. The one where you're just like, oh, like, is this actually how it was supposed to happen? When he broke him the hard way, I was like, yo, this is wild. And I definitely was almost like, I got to look away.
Yeah. So I'm giving myself a 5 because if I'm hurt, I can take care of me. And like if someone else is hurt, I could be like, hey, this is what you should do. But like, you know, I can't help.
Do you know how to take care of you?
I do actually.
Okay. That would be my
Do.
next question.
Somehow
How to
I've
take care
learned.
of you.
I think
You can't take care of anyone else, so.
no, with my brother hurting himself as much as he did as a kid, like I think I learned a lot.
Hold on. Bill Hargrove is being a big bobblehead shit fucker, so. All right, we're better.
Okay.
What was Bill Hargrove doing?
He just keeps, every time I move the desk, he's just bobbling.
Ah, oh, what a guy. That's what he's there for.
I love you, Bill, but calm down. It's not always about you.
Really?
Navigation skills.
Ooh.
10.
Moss only grows
Okay.
on the side of which side of the tree, brother?
Oh,
Nizorth?
There it is. I'm
Nah,
also gonna
10.
go 10. Yeah, I gotta go 10 here for myself.
I have my-
moss on the tree. I'm a pretty good tracker. Like to think that I'm
I have my grandfather's ability to memorize a map and be cool with it.
photographic memory.
No matter what, not even that, but like no matter
No, I'm
what
speaking of for me.
city we're going to, no matter what, if I'm with friends or, you know, significant others and my parents, whatever it is, I'm the person that's like, all right, we need to go down this block, make a left, we'll be fine. And very resourceful because of it. So 10.
so I have a question.
Hit it, brother.
Answer today's daily double.
If I can't follow directions, am I
Getting
bad
used to
at navigation?
Yes.
Yes, that is part of it.
Now, I can go be in a city for like 2 days and have it down like that. Like, okay, our hotel's over there. Let's
Long
walk this
time.
way. Let's do that. But if like I have to follow instructions somewhere, I'm screwed.
Yeah, so it's the combination of like me being able to give instructions, me being able to follow my own instructions, and me being able to follow someone else's instructions. Because if we have someone that's like, yo, this person's down, they need help. You need to go 2 miles up this road, make a left at the red house. Yeah, exactly. Like that's part of it to me.
Boyd? Yeah, okay.
I'm a 10. I'm a 10er.
So then what if I'm okay, like once I've been somewhere, I can like lay it out quickly?
3.
6.
No,
6.
I'm just kidding. At least a 5. If you can get a feel for 5 or 6, if you can get a feel for a place.
I'm going to give myself a 6 because my scores aren't looking so high.
I would give yourself a 6.
Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, last category, camping skills.
No, we have cooking still. Or is this
That's
part
of
falls
skills? Yeah.
under camping.
So, like, can you pitch a tent? Can you chop firewood? Can you make a fire? Can you cook on it?
Was anyone else in this show officially given an award and or certificate by the Boy Scouts for cutting wood and starting fires?
Wow. No, I got kicked out of Boy Scouts.
I wasn't in Boy Scouts. They touched them.
10.
10 out of 10, Deke says.
So you're confident in your ability to skin an animal and clean it and cook it and
yes,
all of that. Okay.
Here's what I'll say. My ability to cook and like skin an animal, cook clean. Yes, it might not be up to par to people, but my ability to get firewood, make sure I can start a fire and not waste elements of it. So making sure that we're getting things around the camp that I know will start a fire, my ability to build and find the correct protection and whatnot overrides my like general lack of understanding of cutting an animal and cleaning, but I'm aware of temperature. I'm aware, like, there's so many aspects to camping that I'm not going lower than a 9 for myself.
I make a mean s'mores.
There's a 10.
I'm gonna go 7.
That's a 10. I make a mean s'mores. That's a 10.
I'm gonna go 7. I'm gonna be a little humble here.
All right, I'll go 8 then. I'll go 8. If he's going to be humble,
you got a badge. I don't have a badge.
I do have okay, 9.
There you go.
I'm legally allowed to cut wood and start fires per the Boy Scouts of America.
Okay, so
I made a Pinewood Derby car.
Nice.
I had a
Boyd's
nickel.
going with an 8.
The Raiders are finalizing a deal with Marcus Mariota.
Nah.
That means
As
Brady's
a backup?
That's confirmed Brady's staying then, right?
Not yet, but could be soon. No, Brady to the Bucks.
Yeah, no Jameis.
Right in
Ain't gonna happen though. Where's Jameis gonna go?
We talked about this, man. I believe that he goes to a place that's solidified and needs a backup for maybe the future. I mean, the Saints would be too good. They're not going to pay him that kind of money. The Bears is an interesting conversation.
Denver.
I like Drew Lock.
Yeah, but you just said backup.
Yeah, but it's a backup for a situation that he could start soon. I like Drew Lock. Maybe in Seattle.
Green Bay.
Green Bay, love it. Not fucking Pittsburgh.
I'd love him.
Hate him.
Love him.
30 interceptions.
Bring him in. Didn't he just get like LASIK or something? Didn't he just get some eye surgery?
Yeah, he went from 30-30 to 20-20.
Oh, he's good now. That's why he threw all the picks, brother.
Okay, we're done here. Josh, what else we got?
Well, I didn't give my score.
You didn't give his score, you ignorant.
Yeah.
I said what we got.
I was 10 out of 10 because I go camping every year as my big vacation. So I feel.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You're very good at that.
I do that regularly.
And if you have to post pictures, 11.
If I have to post pictures of where I am, boy, you get to go up then too.
11.
You get to go to 9.
Points an 8.5.
I'll take the 8.
All right. Next category. The Stronghold. Post-apocalypse movies are always at their best when they're in a mall or a grocery store or whatever. Where are you holding up till this whole thing blows over?
Like places literally near my apartment that I would go to?
Or
like
anywhere.
Anywhere, man. Like, you know.
But am I saying like generic
oyster?
or am I saying Jerry World?
Please just say Jerry World. I don't know. I mean, you know, you pick. Like, would you make a run for something or
I would go to the zoo.
Go to the zoo?
Yes.
Food.
You're gonna have to explain that. That's kind of
So
wild.
you have food in the essence of what they would feed the animals. You have food locked away for what they would feed the people. You have food, which are the animals. You have cages to put people away once they try to come at me, and I hide them and kill them.
Okay, but
And they
you
have a
also
gift
have
shop.
fucking lions you gotta run around with. Like,
Dude, those
They can-
lions are
they can
giant.
die.
Come on now. Those are not animals in the wild.
I'm gonna fuck
did you
him
just
up.
call
I'm
them
gonna shoot him.
Pokemon?
I'm gonna shoot
I did
him.
not. Shoot them.
I'm gonna fucking
Hell
kill him.
nah. You know what I would do? I would feed my lions the people that try to come near me.
You know what I would do? I would train that line, and like the guy did in The Walking Dead.
Ezekiel, that's what I
Ezekiel.
just said, you bum ass.
Did you? I wasn't paying attention.
No, so hear me out. The zoo it's very wide open, but if you learn the actual layout of it and you are understanding of the best ways to get in, then I can protect myself and my family from it. And I'm talking about I have a community of people, and I'm leading them to the zoo. We have water. We have food that feed the people. We have food that feed the animals. We have animals to kill. Hear me out. There doesn't need to be an exhibit for deer. We could kill the deer, and they're right there. But you're
This
also
is
in
an
an area.
interesting take.
You're also in an area. I understand it's pretty wide open, but there are areas in there such as ape and the aquarium, and I believe the lizards and shit. Are they in the aquarium?
Lizard people? No.
Yeah, they're like in an aquarium if
Yeah.
they're not in the big aquarium.
But there's a lot of
it's-
areas that are inside. There's the employee area that's like off to the right when you
terrarium.
get down to the spotted leopard. There are many areas that are like you
Terrarium.
could hold down if something happens. But the zoo has the amount of resources right now that I want to get there, and I'm gonna eat cotton candy.
Terrarium, not
The zoo.
aquarium.
Boyd?
Terrarium.
Tarantula.
Terrarium.
Terrarium. I'm going to the White House, boys.
Mm.
Storming
I
the
don't think
house.
you get in. I don't think you get in.
Says who?
Me.
Are you the leader of the White House, or are you at the zoo? I'm confused.
I killed you on the way to the White House because you have to get by the zoo.
No, not
I know
true.
where you live.
You're at
I
the
think
San Diego
28.
Zoo.
That's an interesting idea because the White House, in theory,
That's
would be empty
Well, I mean, maybe.
because they would move everybody to a bunker.
What if the White House is the bunker and they want you to think they moved everybody from the White House?
The bunker's under the White House, boys. Come on.
The
No, it's Camp
bunker was
David, bro.
under the White House the whole time.
Camp David is a metaphor for the bathroom. Presidents at Camp David.
Lincoln's Log. Come on.
So why the White House?
I just feel like it'd be pretty equipped to, if I needed to defend myself. Security outposts. There's good. On the roof, there's some sniper towers and whatnot. Bet you didn't know that. Across the street, sniper towers. I'm just thinking about protection. I'm hoping that I can link up with my fellow associate Derrik, who has cleaned out the zoo and has animal carcasses.
I'll ride a giraffe over, bro.
Yeah, he'll pull up on a giraffe, and we'll cook up some elephant on my big ass hibachi grill that's in the White House kitchen.
Honk gang, bro.
Okay. Are either
And I got
of
big
you-
rooms. Big rooms. All my homies can come stay.
Okay.
You get your own. You get a room. You get a room. You
I
get
want the
a room.
green room.
Whatever room you want. You can't have the oval. It's mine.
That's fine.
You said whatever.
That's mine. You can't have the oval. It's mine. Are either of you familiar with a place in Boyers, PA called Iron Mountain?
You know we're not.
No.
Oh.
You're well aware that no one knows what that is.
So Iron Mountain is one of the locations where the famed Disney Vault is,
Allegedly.
allegedly. It is where the National Photo Archive is, allegedly. And the backup drives and all sorts of shit to a bunch of really important Fortune 500 companies. I've been to the mountain. I've been inside of the mountain. And I may or may not have touched the Disney Vault.
So you didn't.
I did
Not.
not.
See a real vault or anything that would give you the impression
Right.
that it was real.
And
So
that
you're
was never
taking the
there.
chance to go to a very secret location that may or may not be real.
I would rather
I can confirm that it is real and that I have been there.
the place.
What
is
I
real.
did there, I can't tell you.
You didn't do anything because you weren't there. It's not real.
Do you want me to dig up the footage, motherfucker?
Yeah,
I
I,
just
do.
don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
I mean,
Seeing
I
is
will find
believing.
it.
I'd rather take the chance of going to the Denver airport, which allegedly has
Ooh, yeah, that's
crazy
a good one.
underground vault and wild shit and dead pharaohs. I don't know if there's.
I
Really
can go to Area 51.
that was gonna be my original pick, but you know,
You don't think
I'm
you'd get
closer
mowed
to the
down at the
White
White House?
you don't think you get mowed down at Area 51?
My pick's the zoo.
You're not wrong.
Come on now.
I see. I would do a Trojan horse approach to the White House and like present
Go
them with
on.
a gift and be like, "Look, I have all this delicious honey baked ham in here that I picked up on the way from the honey baked ham store. It's in this giant ham.
This
this
is a
giant
total
wooden
bummer.
ham.
I would call
Okay.
parlay.
Ooh, parlay. That's a good one.
So I was in Iron
Pirate
Mountain.
code. Means he wants to meet.
I was in Iron Mountain filming a thing when I actually was an intern with Armstrong Cable called Faces and Places. And Iron
Actually,
Mountain was
places and
one of them.
faces.
Faces and Places.
No. Places and faces. You have it backwards.
Spaces and faces.
That's the Armstrong Cable one.
What one?
Places without traces.
No, Faces and Places.
Faces without places.
What about spaces and paces?
Well, I was there. All right. Next.
Where were you?
No.
I don't
Armstrong
believe
County
you.
Healthcare.
Oh, he was at Armstrong County. I don't believe you. What did you do there? Did you touch something illegal?
You rubbed your nipple on it, you dirty bastard.
What did you do?
All right. We're moving on.
What did you do?
What'd you do? All right. Everybody knows that in a post or any kind of apocalypse, you would need a weapon. Now, sometimes gun is not the correct answer because it has a finite amount of ammo that you can use. And do you have enough ammo? What if you run out? Yada, yada, yada. So what we're looking for is your hand-to-hand combat weapon.
For specifically
Your apocalypse scenario. What are you walking around with on a daily basis in
But you
case shit
gotta-
goes down?
Hard not
what's
to pick
going
katana.
down? What's
Right.
going down? Yeah, it is hard not to pick katana. It's one of my favorite weapons.
Okay.
I mean,
One
Michelle,
of the
like,
greatest dex weapon there is.
Okay.
something that I can get my hands on. I
Chaos
think.
Blade.
Excuse me?
The Chaos Blade.
Okay. Something realistic that's actually on this planet.
Katana.
I'm going to go with a barbed wire baseball bat. I know where those two things are. I'm very, very, I missed.
What about nails in a baseball bat? I feel like
So
that's a
here's
little better.
the concept of nails is that you would have to have nails long enough that you hit through and they
through it.
stick and they reach through. I enjoy the nail bat, but the reason I like barbed wire is because if I hit you with a nail bat, either, the nail could hit and it's great, or it doesn't. Barbed wire rips, bro. So if I hit you,
but
pull.
if you have a good nail bat,
But I got to find like railroad nails.
not necessarily. Those are spikes, brother. We're talking nails.
But I'm saying nails, you have to get it through.
Gotta be
You
a
have to
big nail.
hammer into the bat and
I
it comes
know.
out the other side.
I know.
Baseball bats are like that too.
Jonathan Byers did it in Stranger Things, brother.
You
Are you
did.
forgetting? That was in the 80s.
Name one realistic nail bat you've ever seen, not in a show or movie.
Jake the Snake had a nail bat.
How big? All right, let's look. How big were those nails?
Brother, I don't. This fucking 2.5 inches. How big do they need to be? 3 inches? I don't think
Dude,
they
I'm
need
telling
to
you,
be
a
that
bat's
crazy.
like 3 inches. Like,
All right, so you need a 5-inch nail. That's not that unheard of.
let's look.
A nail bat, I feel like, is a pretty common weapon. Or I would just run with a chainsaw. But then you
Damn, it's all these people with fingernails. Stop showing me that. They're
Ew,
all
that sounds awful.
Truss nail. See, yeah, a lot of them are like, ooh, it is $60 to buy an 8-inch common nail. That's an expensive ass bat, bro.
It's the fucking apocalypse, bro. You think I'm paying for nails?
Dude, it's $60. Somebody went to the hardware store while I'm at the zoo and you're at the White House and Josh is at the
What
Disney Vault.
fucking form of currency am I using in the fucking apocalypse?
Belts. That's at least 3 belts.
All I'm saying.
Josh is watching Lady and the Tramp and someone's hoarding 8-inch nails.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at some nail bats right now on it. Even if you hear me out. Even if you nail the nail into the bat and it doesn't necessarily come out the other side with the spiky part. Imagine getting hit with the blunt end of the nails in the back, like multiple.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
feel good
barbed
either.
wire over that.
But brother, you have to put the barbed wire on your. How's the barbed wire going to stay on the bat?
Short nails on each end.
You're going to risk cutting yourself with the barbed wire. So you're holding a dangerous.
So we're talking about risk in a zombie apocalypse.
We're not talking about zombies. We're talking
You
about
just said
apocalypse period.
risk. Okay, in an apocalypse.
But I'm saying you're.
What's your weapon, huh? What's
I'm
your weapon?
carrying-
What's your weapon? What's your weapon? What's your weapon?
Are you done?
What's your weapon?
Are you done?
What's your weapon?
Are you done?
Say nunchucks, you stupid little bitch.
What's wrong with nunchucks?
I don't know how to use them.
Say nunchucks, you bitch.
You fucking brother. I'm carrying a katana. Facts.
All right, I gave
That's
you that
my-
idea.
I
Everyone,
was gonna
rewind the
say
show.
it before
Rewind the
you
show
said
3
it.
minutes. I gave Boyd the idea for katana.
I was going to pick it before you said it, brother. It's literally one of the best weapons that there is.
I know.
Now,
That's
do
why
you
I said
have
it.
access to a katana?
Fuck yeah.
He does not. No, he does not.
Oh, I bet he's
Really?
got one in his house.
Show
I
me.
bet he does.
Show me.
Do you have a katana?
Not in my house. My grandmother does. My
Ooh.
uncle does. My
Oh.
uncle went to China, brought back. This was back in the 90s.
You have 2 katanas in your family.
Multiple, more than 2. My uncle has 3 on a rack.
He said multiple.
My uncle has 3 on a rack.
How long
My-
are the katanas? Because I feel like,
There's multiple lengths. He has 3 separate ones.
but you'd want the longest one, right?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Okay.
I would carry the long one and probably the short one.
That's
Like, I
my
would carry a quick one.
Do the dual. Do back
You
and
know what I mean?
pushing. You'd be
That's
like
what I'm
Michael.
saying. You carry
Leonardo.
You carry one. Look at this guy. Is that a kendo stick?
No, it's a hockey stick. He's the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guy.
I mean, I get it. You know,
But
honestly,
this specific stick. So this is the Shearwood Featherweight Paul Coffey
All right.
ooh,
hockey
classic.
stick.
Do we got to pick something in our goddamn apartment?
No, this is what I want.
I got a football right there. I see.
Yeah, it's yours.
I don't know. I got a painting easel.
This is
I
what I would
got
want.
a bowling ball. I could hit you with my bowling ball.
It's all that'd be a cool.
Listen
oh,
bitch.
best. There it is.
Please don't hit our mics. We don't have enough money to buy new ones.
I got. You know what it would be? I would like makeshift a flamethrower
With axe and a
with
lighter.
axe and a. Well, I have a creme brulee torch.
With
So-
axe and a lighter?
No, creme
Wicked.
brulee.
They're gonna smell terrible and be
brulee.
on fire.
Creme brulee torch and hairspray. A little more devastating.
Where's your weapon, Boyd?
We're fighting you, Boyd. Right now. These hands.
The moneymakers.
That's all I
Better
need right
wash
here.
these hands.
That's
Oh,
all I
boy.
need right here.
All right.
What the fuck does he say in Anchorman?
I don't know.
Fucking
He names them. Oh,
yeah, I can't remember.
no. Such a good scene.
Oh,
I did
it's-
just watch Semi-Pro yesterday for the first time.
Oh, but it's so good.
Semi-Pro is amazing.
It's pretty humorous. I did
They
not
trade,
expect it to be that
they trade
funny.
Woody Harrelson for a washing machine.
Semi-pro is a great.
Sneaky funny.
It is.
Sneaky funny.
It is sneaky funny. That is a. Damn it!
They have that
Fucking
whole
black.
big scene about him calling him a jive turkey, and it's never brought up again.
I love it.
It's
Ready?
incredible.
Ready?
Yeah.
If you want fisticuffs, I got Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary right here for you. There it is.
That's it,
There
yeah.
it is.
Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary.
A fucking classic.
All right. In an apocalypse, you need to stockpile the things you need the most. And let's think a little bit outside the world here. Obviously, you're going to stockpile food, water, that kind of thing. What's the one thing you're stockpiling in your bunker that nobody else would have?
Pot.
Well, okay.
Everyone would have that.
Not unless they came and bought it for me, because I'd have it all.
Because I'd have it all.
I don't believe you.
Pokemon cards, Magic the Gathering cards.
I'm going to pick
Except not
Justin
tournaments.
Boyd photos because I might be the only person in the world that actually is interested in buying one.
Wow.
Oh,
Shots fired.
that's fine.
Justin
Fire shots, brother.
Boyd. I'm going to say framed photos.
That's not my selection. I don't want those.
No, it's too late. You said it.
I'm going to go with, man, that's a tough one. Bro, low-key, comic books.
Hmm.
Smart.
Because if I become like by some off chance the smartest person, I'm gonna just tell people them are the Bible, and that I'll probably choose Captain America.
You should
Or
just say
Thor.
you're Stan Lee and you wrote them all.
No, they're real.
Oh.
They're real. They're real.
But I'm saying they are real. But you're like I'm
Oh, I'm the
you see what
storyteller.
I'm saying you're like Jesus
Mm.
or what's the Mormon guy?
John
Joseph Smith.
Joseph Smith.
You're that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Or technically, you could be Moroni, who was like the angel that led him to the golden place. Yeah, I mean, unfamiliar with those who are unfamiliar with the
All the above. I'm gonna go watch
Mormon
South Park after
Mormon
this.
religion. Oh, it's a
Comic
classic. Dum 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 dum.
Like comic books.
That's a solid one.
Mm.
So stockpiling.
Yeah, like an absorbent amount of like Pamplemousse LaCroix.
Love me some pamplemousse.
That's a hard question. I'm not gonna lie. Love sacks.
Whoa.
Really comfortable.
I like that.
You know, maybe like a Brita filter or two.
I feel like that's kind of like water filtration is going to be something you're definitely
man.
going to have.
Maybe.
Yeah, but Brita, you don't need it because you already got it.
What do you want your
What?
answer to be?
Wait, what do you mean you already
He
got?
said it's like some kind of
Oh,
water
it's okay,
filtration.
okay.
And I said if you have the Brita, you don't need water filtration.
Right. I got you. All right. So, you know, I had a good one and now it's gone. So let's just go. What did I say before?
Weed.
No. Just like
Love sacks?
seconds ago. Love sex.
Big fan of the love sack pick.
Okay.
Or beer.
The king of comfort.
I literally have one right there. Look at it. You see it sitting there. It's real. It's real. I have them.
So mine is kind of along the lines of beer. And shout out to Big Cat from Barstool. Said that he does not have enough ice cream to survive the quarantine. I also would need a shit ton of ice cream to survive.
Do you
I
know
have a pint of Millie's and that's it. I'm very
how
excited.
much energy it would take to keep that all as ice cream?
I don't care. I don't care.
You'd have really good flavored water.
Maybe acoustic guitars. Just have like an abundance of acoustic guitars.
Hey guys, we just raped and pillaged that city. We should go jam out at Boyd's.
Well, but no. Here, see, you're laughing, but
I am.
But one,
9
you get 10 minutes. One, you get musical entertainment. Two, you get fucking firewood, brother. And I'm gonna have a lot of
weapons.
Jeff Jarrett.
Kill
I'm
people.
just saying,
Jeff Jarrett.
don't piss me off.
Double J.
All I'm saying.
Oh,
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. What's
I
left?
can't. All right.
But you're wrong.
So let's say that you like money's now irrelevant, right? Obviously.
Naturally.
What's the one thing that holds value to you that people could trade you that you're like, oh yeah, I need that?
Pokemon cards, Magic cards. Oh, I want to change my answer to board games. Risk.
So that was one that I was gonna put for stockpiling was board games.
Board games is solid.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll stockpile love sacks and yoga mats. What was the question?
What is
Really?
new currency to you?
What? Weed.
Weed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good currency.
Weed or alcohol. I mean, what else? You know,
Right.
is food off the table here? Like, because food and water is like
food
a pretty
feels
obvious,
they feel like cop out
pretty
generic.
obvious like currencies. So I'm gonna go any type of drug.
Cigarettes would be one for me.
I'm
I
not
am
a smoker.
Like
so
no, to use to trade.
Oh right. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, because I don't need them or want them, so I
No.
can fucking.
So I'll
Buy
stock
cartons.
like you give
Yeah,
me
yeah,
all your
you're-
cigarettes because I'm gonna dill those out to the idiots.
I'm aggressively Polish, so I'm gonna go sunscreen.
I thought you were gonna say sausage for some reason.
Nope.
Like
Sunscreen.
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 Like sunscreen a
I'm
lot.
as fair skin as they come, brother.
Are you paler than me? I don't feel like you're paler than me, but in this particular instant you look pale.
But your webcam looks like it's from a 1960s porno. So
why does it look so shitty? I was just gonna say that. I was wondering that myself. Like, this computer is literally 3 years old, so I'm kind of confused.
Well, I'm not using my computer webcam. I'm using a webcam.
Oh, that's right. And you're using what,
1080.
Josh?
I'm using a 2013 MacBook Pro. So
why does his look so much better than that?
I don't know.
I'm using a 2017 MacBook Pro, and it looks.
Do you need to like give it a little wipe down up there? I don't know.
I have like a
Nope,
full
that's it,
lighting above. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe my settings are.
I do have a nice soft light though.
I have a soft light too. It's overhead.
Mine's
And it's in a
diffused.
glass dome.
Yeah.
Oh,
If by
yeah.
soft you mean weak as shit.
Yeah,
Mine's
it's
also really
apparently
close
what
to
I
me.
mean.
It's like I'm touching it right
Yeah,
now.
but I can see the quality in your face.
Thank you.
If I'm being honest, the quality that on your video is better than Derrick's, and mine just looks awful.
You know, I'm a professional.
Mine looks equally as good as Josh's because yours looks
doesn't.
trash.
It
Because yours
doesn't.
looks so trash.
It looks bad, but his still looks better.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm running the meeting.
It might be the glasses like reflecting off the screen and just giving the appearance of a nice.
He's also closer
Fuck him.
by like 3 inches.
Get a new intern.
Yeah. All right.
All right, what else we got?
Figure it out.
Yeah. Figure it out, bud. Give your nuts a tug. Stronghold we already did. Let me just change the damn slide, huh? How about that?
Change
Oh,
the
that was
slide.
it. That was it.
That was all.
We're on to draft.
Let's get into it, boys. Let's get this dub, boys.
So the final bit here is 5 fictional characters to help you survive the apocalypse.
Lit.
Yeah.
What's the order?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think I'm firsties this week, boys.
You've
Okay.
said that the past like 5 weeks.
No, that's not
That's
true.
right. It's just let me go first.
It's not true at all, actually. I'll go third. I'll go second. I don't give a fuck.
Derek, you want the middle one or you want the last?
Put me where.
Give me the middle.
Okay. I'll go last. Boyd, you're first.
Give me Daryl. Right off the grip.
That's
So
a
I
good one.
want crossbow in hand. That's my guy. Got a bike. I'm just gonna pick Walking Dead characters, so you guys know.
I mean, situational. It's a good idea.
Just saying.
Alright.
Fictional characters.
I have a question.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
How fictional are we able to go?
brother. If it's fictional, I'm talking even cartoons at this point. Yes, Josh.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine by me.
I mean, it's
All
interesting.
All of
I don't
mine
wanna-
are from like.
Are you gonna
at
go like
least
Darth Vader or
TV.
something?
No, like here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do fictional, but I'm gonna make them humans, not.
Right.
So
That's-
I was like, you
yeah.
can't pick Genie from Aladdin because he can just be a genie.
What about Genie from I Dream of Genie?
It's all you. What about Shaq? I'm my first
Shazam?
overall pick. I mean, easy. I'm gonna go. Yeah, you already named him in this entire thing. Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
I mean-
that was my first overall pick.
Who knows how to survive like Ron Swanson?
Solid choice.
And he'd be prepared off the drop.
Oh, he's been
Like we
ready
saw
for
what
this for
happened
years.
when Tammy 1 showed up.
Yeah.
All right. So I got 2.
2 for you.
So I thought it would be really important to get my
I'm thinking of classes the same way you are, Josh. Like this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
Like a hunter-gatherer.
yeah. So and I also think at some point you want to repopulate the world, right?
Mm.
Katniss Everdeen, my number 1 pick. Yeah,
Does Anastasia know?
she's sitting right there. She just literally heard it. She just heard it. And I need my warrior person to protect me. I'm going Ash Williams from the Evil Dead.
From what?
Evil Dead.
Oh, cool. That's the Ash versus the Evil Dead individual.
Yes.
Ah.
Yep, that's that person. Ash Williams.
Quality selection.
Derek, you're up.
So I have my I'm me. Shocker. I have my survivalist, the person that knows ifs, ands, or buts.
Same.
This is a tough one.
It is a little tricky. I got 2 picks coming up, and I only got 1 right now. Pending Derrick's pick. Dude.
I know. There's like a million ways you could go with this, and I'm
Slice
trying
a
to.
melon.
What's that?
A million ways you could slice a melon.
Yeah, there's only like 3 ways.
4 maybe.
Tops.
Yeah, maybe 5.
I'm stalling.
But that's about it. I know I'm trying to help.
Thanks, brother.
Got
No,
you. You gonna pick Hogan?
No, he's real. He's a real person.
Is Hulk Hogan a fictional character though?
Technically, Hulk
You know
Hogan's
what?
a fictional character.
I'm not going to pick the actual situation of this individual, but give me Robin Hood.
Okay.
Amazing bow and arrow, amazing thief, rallies the troops. Everyone loves him. He's the guy that is going to get people to believe in our group.
But I can't pick Peter Pan, right?
No. He can fly. Give me Robin Hood. That's my hunter. That's my go out. We need some money. We need some this and that. Go get it.
Okay.
I like having a thief.
I don't disagree with that. Yeah, Robin Hood. All right, cool. And you have the R group right now,
So
with
wait,
the
like,
exception of your name.
what about
Eric.
what about Aladdin? Because like Aladdin's a pretty good thief.
That's a good point.
Well,
Is
has
I'm talking
Aladdin ever been
OG.
outside of the desert?
Ooh, no.
I'm just asking, is Aladdin
Aladdin's
is that an
fair
acceptable?
game.
Okay.
Aladdin is fair game, 100%. Not Prince Ali.
No, because he required the genie to become Prince Ali.
Cheater.
I'm going Sarah Connor.
That's it.
Pick.
Nailed it.
For my number 2. No, my number 3. I'm. It's rough because I'm kind of leaning toward going back to The Walking Dead, but I don't want to.
It's so hard not to, man. I'm trying to avoid it. I really am.
It's really hard not to. So like I want to avoid it. But like, man, like Glenn would be great.
Yeah, Glenn is one of the best characters on the entire show.
Even like Negan would be great because he's a fucking cutthroat piece of shit. Like, but he knows what's like, man.
Yeah.
That being said, give me Michonne.
It's a good pick.
And then I'm done with the dead.
Okay.
These bobbleheads are going to be the death of me, man.
I can't hear them if you're. Like,
I know, and it's
they're not.
It's not a you thing. It's that I have Chris Letang and Big Ben now, but they're far enough away that I have to get up and move them. And every time, I'm just going to not touch my desk. Am I up?
Yeah.
Yes, chef.
I agree with the whole "we got to rebuild the world" thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Connor, baby.
Give me Wichita. Emma Stone from Zombieland.
Oh. Okay.
Arguably the most attractive female pick so far, in my opinion, when she has dark hair and can shoot a gun.
What?
Can shoot a gun.
What?
She's way more attractive than Katniss Everdeen.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
I mean,
Okay. No, it's fine. Whatever. You're weird up.
I know it's fine.
I need somebody that can survive off the land. I need somebody who knows these lands better in the back of his own hand. Rooster Cogburn, True Grit. Let's go. Can't beat it.
I like True Grit.
And he can ride a horse, can tame a horse. All sorts of good stuff comes with him.
It's a good movie. Good pick.
My next pick. I need a farmer. God needed a man that could stay up all night with a calf and wean it until it dies, and
If I wouldn't have picked Ron Swanson.
pat its mare on the horse and say, maybe next year, old girl. And you know who that man is? Dwight Schrute.
Oh.
If I wouldn't have picked Ron Swanson, I don't believe they get along.
No, God, no.
Oh no.
No, not even.
They're too similar to
Yeah.
coexist in the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
They would argue over which bear is best. That is a guarantee. All right,
False.
Derek, you're up.
Black bear.
Damn, I like have a couple picks, but they're not legal, I don't think. So I'm not even gonna venture.
We'll just throw them out there. Let's see what they
So
are.
I was thinking of my farmer, and I'd pick Luke Skywalker, but he can't use the Force or his lightsaber. So I'm
He's
like,
also a moisture farmer. What good is he doing you?
you don't need moisture in a zombie apocalypse?
I don't think so, no.
Do you know what moisture is?
Water. I don't think that
You don't
Luke
need water in a
Skywalker
zombie
being
apocalypse?
A moisture farmer is going to help you, but that's me.
What do you, they farm water from the air, Josh.
From the air.
Like, you don't need
Airbender.
anything else. He's saying, here's the air. I'm going to get water from it for us to drink.
I don't think Luke Skywalker could.
I'm not taking him, but
I think here's what I wanted to say. I would be okay with you picking Luke Skywalker. I don't think that's too out of.
he won't get the Force or his lightsaber.
Right. But he'd be able to farm moisture.
I don't understand the joke. It's water from the air.
Okay.
I mean, Boyd, help me out there.
I'm on your side here, brother. I mean,
I don't get the joke.
Dude, I don't know.
We could literally live in the desert and he would be able to get us water. Why? I don't.
he lived on a planet with multiple suns and got water, brother.
Where's Boyd at in my screen?
Right there.
He's
Yeah.
all the way across.
Ah.
All right. I'm not picking him. I just, damn. All right.
We're
This was such a.
just tossing it around.
Fuck,
I just forgot mine.
Signed AJ McCarron. So I have my dude that's going to steal. I have my survivor. I have my chick that's badass.
I have two chicks that are badass. I almost picked a third one now that I was thinking about it.
Low-key, there's probably a chance that if you made me select my Robin Hood, it would be Taron Egerton's Robin Hood with Jamie Foxx, if anybody's seen that movie. Really? It's all right.
I got a good one.
I don't want him to be invincible, but
Cool.
can I take Achilles as my fighter?
Like the god?
So that, yes, Orlando Bloom. I mean, he's not, impossible to attack, but he is arguably the greatest fighter in fictional history.
I think my next pick will beg to differ.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I guess you get to keep him. All right. Achilles it is. Boyd, you're up for two, your last two.
My last two?
Yep.
Oh, I do have three. Oh.
Yeah, we're already here.
That's why I've been writing down, brother.
Yeah, I got
You want to read
little...
Boyd is back, just so we know?
Yeah.
No,
You
I
have-
remember.
oh,
I
okay.
remember them. Now. I
Okay.
remember I picked Michonne was my third. Okay, so for my fourth, I'm gonna go Jim Hopper.
Is that?
I love it. I don't care. Counts. Let it go.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's who Achilles is to fear?
No.
I don't think so.
I didn't get there yet. Oh, sorry.
I love
no. I had to.
Hopper.
I had to rearrange my pick.
Totally cool.
My next pick is who Achilles.
Love
is.
me some Hopper. Just
Yeah. All right.
Maximus from Gladiator.
Ooh. That's a fight I'd pay to see.
Suck my dick. It's a be a good fight. I don't know who would be.
yeah, I
best
don't
in
hate
there.
it. It's just
He was only killed because he was poisoned, and he still won that fight.
Achilles was only killed because his mom grabbed onto his Achilles when she dipped him in the pool of grace. So I mean,
He had a weak point though. I mean.
so did Maximilian. It was poison.
Everybody is weak to poison, brother.
Touche. I got one. I got to Google his name though.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
What is his name? You guys can help me on this one.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's too old. I don't want him now. Now I'm panicking.
Herschel.
I mean,
No.
Rooster's
Who?
pretty old.
Really? How old?
Who we talking about?
Like 70.
It's good to have some age in there. It's
Yeah.
like veteran, like a good
Right.
player.
I can't think of his name.
Joe Thornton.
He is the guy.
That's cheap pops. Okay.
Player?
What?
No.
What was it? Bam Bam Bigelow?
I can't. Who brought the mountain back in Game of Thrones?
I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
Brought the mountain back.
So he worked for Cersei.
Xerxes.
He was the head.
Oh, Qui-Gorn or whatever.
Qui-Born.
Qui-Born.
No idea who that is.
So he
Irrelevant.
is the Qyburn. He's old.
Qyburn.
And he's weird, but he literally knows everything about magic, science. Like, it's a magic world, so hear me out. But it's a science thing. It's a understanding of what certain ingredients do.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick.
He's an alchemist. He's
Don't hate that pick.
he's a maester.
Maester.
Master of all.
Do I have to watch my back? Yes, but I also have a bunch of dudes that could beat his ass.
I should have picked The Rock from Scorpion King, if we're being honest.
That's true, too.
I might consider him over Achilles. Maximilian, but give me Qyburn.
It's not Maximilian, it's Maximus. So
You heard me.
Respect him.
You heard me.
So the final pick,
Final pick.
I also needed a scientist,
Fuck
but I
some-
also felt that it was important to have two women because they're smarter than us and also populating the planet. So go ahead and give me Ellen Ripley from Alien.
No one took Black Widow.
I took Black Widow. Some other people left off my list. John Fitzgerald, who is Tom Hardy's character from The Revenant.
Great Gatsby.
Dana Scully. Rambo. We just left off Rambo.
I like my
G.I.
guys
Jane
over Rambo.
and Alice from Resident Evil.
From Alice in Wonderland. That's a good pick.
What about Dr. Armin Zola from Captain America as your
Yeah,
scientist?
it's a good pick too.
Nazi scientist.
It's a good pick too.
I'm trying to think of other. I mean, I can only think of like 3 movies right now, but
Winter Soldier would have been great because, he just has a bionic arm and no big deal.
Right. That's true.
true.
But, I mean, clearly I won this draft, so it's cool.
Definitely not.
Definitely.
Like, I'll give this is the first draft that I am like 1B to Josh's because Josh did research on it. But like Robin
Did I
Hood,
win?
Ron Swanson, Wichita. No, you didn't. Robin Hood, Ron Swanson, Wichita, Achilles, and Qyburn. Like, dude, I'm set. Robin Hood. Okay, you guys can talk shit. Robin Hood is the best pick so far.
It's a great pick. It's a
Robin
great
Hood's
pick.
going to get killed by Daryl and Michonne straight off the bat. Try to come fuck
I
with me.
do
He's
wonder
gonna die.
about Robin Hood's hand-to-hand combat ability.
He's going to die.
He's amazing.
He's going to die.
I feel
Actually, the history of Robin Hood is that he's a knight. His
He's gonna
swordsman
die.
skill is amazing.
So
He's
is
better
Michonne.
fighter than Michonne and Daryl, man.
He's
Come
gonna
on. Who name one human that Daryl's actually killed?
Maximus will beat everybody on
Maximus
your squad.
cannot beat Achilles.
Facts he can.
Cannot.
Absolutely can.
Let's Google it.
They have simulators for this exact situation.
I am pretty pumped about my lineup, though. I'm okay.
Solid lineup.
KillerMovies.com.
Solid second place lineup behind me is Derek Whiten in third.
Well, it seems like I definitely got second. You two fight out for first and third. I'll take second. That's
Dude,
probably the
everyone
highest
here
I've
is
ever
saying
done.
Achilles.
That's crazy because everyone on here is saying Maximus.
Okay,
Mads
you're not.
Wild.
I'm at
put it on
killermovies.com
Reddit.
/form/archive/t-5484533/maximus/t-5484533/maximus/virus/achilles.html. Everyone in here.
No,
Everybody.
I don't see it. I'm looking right now and I don't see it.
Yeah, I know you
No.
don't because you're not Googling because it was a trash statement and pick. Trash
looking
ass.
Where's the hat?
It's
I left in the bedroom because I
saying-
didn't know he was going to say such stupid things.
It's saying definitely Maximus is going to.
Yeah, I'm sure
Well,
it
this
is.
one says Achilles, but
Well,
the
if your
other-
phone's anything like your webcam, it probably hasn't loaded yet.
the other 38 say fucking Maximus for sure.
You
though.
forgot your pick right there. Jesus, Lord in heaven.
Crazy.
All right, great draft, Josh.
Maximus just.
Hey, they
yes.
just canceled the Kentucky, or they postponed the Kentucky Derby
Horses.
until
horses. Yeah.
September.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh man. Well, you know,
Wow.
All right, I'm unfollowing that guy on Facebook.
Maximus.
No, another guy.
Sorry.
Crazy. All right. Thanks, guys, for making this work. We'll figure it out next week if we need to do this again.
Most likely.
Probably.
Boyd's here.
If I don't have any symptoms come Sunday,
Is stupidity a system? Because
I'm
you
in there.
At this point, if they're dragging me downtown every single day, like
Oh yeah,
I
you're
really-
about to get it. I don't want to be near you.
I've already been down there today. Like they sent me in today, then they sent me home, and then they're pulling me back tomorrow. So like, I don't want to be.
Yeah,
Causing anybody pain.
Dan's got to go down to the Ironborn tomorrow.
Yeah.
Foolish.
Well, Dan, I said hello.
Oh, well, he left. I don't know where he went.
All right. Well, gentlemen, it's been a wonderful idiot hour. We made it work. The video will drop tomorrow. Shout out to people on a Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday. Yay.
Tuesday.
All right.
Oh, dude, that guy crying at the end of the Little Pete movie gets me.
Didn't watch that.
It was good. You should
What
check
guy?
it out.
The guy who sang that song. Can't
Oh,
remember his
I
name.
love McConan or whatever.
Yeah,
Mackinnon.
I don't watch the Lil Peep movie.
I didn't either.
it was pretty good. I
Was
enjoyed
it?
it.
I believe that. All right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This has been the Idiot Hour.
All right, we're out.
Salute your shorts.